This episode is all about online dating.
Is it?
Yeah. I remember being on a website called Plenty of Fish.
How'd that go?
It did not go well. I went on a date with a young lady there.
Named?
Don't remember her name. Actually, I do. Sorry, I do, but I'm not gonna dox her because that would be cruel. What? Relax. Everybody just calm down.
Ben's had 3 whiskeys and he's so handsy.
Ah, man, calm down, all right? She didn't have a license to drive.
But she had a license to kill.
Yeah, she was like 25 to my 26. And I took her on a date and I said, where do you want to go? Or no, we didn't really have plans. It was just, I was going to meet up with her because this is how dates went back then. It was back then.
10 years ago?
I picked her up and she said, I really want to go to...
Wait. You guys had 0 plan? You just picked her up?
Yeah, well, I lived very far. I lived 30 miles away from her. I picked her up. You know where she wanted to go? Cheesecake Factory. So I took this woman to...
But you got in the car. She got in the car. No idea where you're going.
It was... I had a rough idea and she said, do you mind if we go to the Cheesecake Factory? So I took her to... You damn right I took her there. I ordered a piece of cheesecake. She ordered a glass of wine. I ordered a beer. I drank the beer. She drank the thing.
The wine?
The wine. I ate the thing.
The cheesecake?
And, yes. And then I realized, this probably isn't going to work out.
Because
this woman doesn't drive.
Oh,
and we live 30 miles away.
Sure.
Ain't no way I'm going to drive all the way up to wherever it was, Glendale, to go on a date with this girl every single time. We were making out in my car. I just remember she had...
Wait, but I thought you said it wasn't going to work out.
You can still make out when you know it's not going to work out.
I didn't know that.
But she had a piece of gum in her mouth.
How'd you like that?
I asked her about 5 minutes in if she wouldn't mind spitting it out. I said, do you have gum in your mouth? And
you kissed her 5 straight minutes?
Well, she had gum in her mouth. Yeah. And then she spit it out. And the longer we kissed, the more I had to pee. And then she finally got out of my car and left. And I had to pee so bad that I pulled over. I pulled the car over right there in her really nice neighborhood in Glendale, and I peed into the gutter.
After you left?
Yes.
Not the gutter.
No, the gutter. I did.
The, sewer?
Yep.
Not
right
the gutter.
There. No, that was the gutter.
A gutter is like a thing that's on a house.
No. See, that's an East Coast thing. Here on the West Coast... Brother, the gutter. The gutter is the thing that runs along the curb. There's a gutter everywhere. It's right out there. It's called the gutter. And that's where I peed.
I guess you're right.
Straight to the fish.
Like he died in the gutter.
Yes.
Yeah. Not on the roof.
Yeah, and that was my Plenty of Fish
that's
deal.
Your favorite. That's how you feel about online dating.
If I had to sum it up, that would be it, because you never get...
You've met a lot of girlfriends on online dating.
No, 3.
It's a lot.
That's
3 girlfriends.
3. How many have you met?
Maybe 1.
Maybe 1? She either was or she wasn't.
1.
Okay. What were the other ones from?
In person.
Wow. Jesus Christ. Show off. You fucking...
It's not a show. I think online dating is difficult.
Yeah, I imagine it is. The way you text. Your fucking periods. This guy, the way he texts. Hey, Emil, something. Yes, period. That is, you text like a fucking German robot or something. You are so stoic in your texting. I'll have to show examples or something. Your correspondence is always very professional.
I've gotten this feedback from women.
Interesting. Wow, really? What do they say?
They feel like almost like they're texting their dad. It's all like, they're like, you're very logistics based.
You use periods a lot.
Okay, see you at 7.
Period. Okay, see you at 7. Period.
Why not use periods?
I'm gonna have to do the TikTok woman educating you hand and just say, it's not my responsibility to educate you.
If anyone needs to be educated...
No.
It's, you guys all need to grab a copy of Strunk and White and learn how to use the English language.
What the fuck is even Strunk and White?
Strunk and White, the elements of style. It's like all...
a Shrunk and White.
Strunk.
A Strunk?
Strunk.
Strunk and White?
Strunk and White.
Okay.
Those are the authors of the elements of style. It's all about how you use...
Baby, you needed a little lesson on an element of style, a texting style. Strunk and White aren't text messaging. You're not incorporating. It's not a fucking paper that you're writing. It is making plans for a date. You've got to sound enthusiastic. You can't just say, yes, see you at 7, period.
But I'm not
You've got to be like,
enthusiastic
yes, I'll see you with the letter U at 7 with a smiley face or something.
And a meme of Hezbollah.
Man, yeah, you got to use a Hezbollah meme. You gotta flirt. God, they must, jeez. If I were a woman, I would half expect your penis to have a bow tie on it or something. A little Republican-ass penis the way you text. Diplomatic-ass texting.
It's nice.
It's not, yeah, if you're dating like a tradcath woman.
People know what I mean. Everyone else sends stuff and I go, what's it mean? There's no periods or anything.
Grow up. Grow up. Yeah, I got a book for you. It's called, fuck. I don't know. What's a book?
I can't think of a book.
What's a book that's how to get laid? Fuck.
A clock.
But you know what you need? You need to spend an afternoon with me. I'll text. It'll be like a hitch.
It's not a problem.
No, I need to be your hitch. Yeah, it is a problem. If multiple women have told you that they don't like how you text because you sound
They
like
didn't
a
say
dad.
they don't like it.
Let me tell you guys something about online dating.
No, can I be serious about online dating?
Yeah, you can.
I don't think it's good for people. I think it fucks people up.
Yeah, I agree.
Unless
you find your wife on there, then it's good.
I think obviously there's plenty of stories about how it works for people and plenty of people who have met people, but I think it's given people a crazy. It's hard for them to just be like, oh, this is nice, this is good, and that's enough. You can always be looking for the next thing. You don't have to. You never have to be like, this is good enough. I feel good in this, and it just makes everyone go, but what else is out there? I can always just. I mean, there's all those stories too about people who are like, I caught my boyfriend on Tinder. Is that bad? And immediately, like, you're like, yes, but they're like, he said he was just looking. That's fucking crazy.
I don't hear those stories. Who's running in your circle? A bunch of college kids? College boys?
I'm 23.
Online dating is good if you do it with purpose. If you do it with purpose. If you create an account and you be specific about what you want, what you're looking for, but you have to you've got to toe the line. You cannot be too serious because then it's a turnoff.
That's the whole fucking thing.
And you can't be too loose because then that's also a turnoff. And then you've got to be direct but not too direct, casual but not too casual.
But this is kind of dating in general.
Yeah. But it's always, the way I see it is you've got about out of let's say 100 matches. We're gonna break it down to simple math. You got about a 2% chance
Of marriage.
of something
Of
going.
finding love.
2% chance of it going beyond the second date.
2%?
2%.
Oh,
Because you
beyond the
figure
second date.
you send 100 likes. Let's say 50 of them match. Let's say 30 of them respond. 20 of that 30 even carries on a conversation but beyond a couple of days.
A couple of days?
10 to 15 of them say, we're narrowing it down even more. 10 to 15 of them give you their phone number, or
10 to, these are crazy.
Maybe. Okay, so it's even smaller. Every time, whenever you'll be having a great conversation, and then you ask them for their phone number, or ask them if they want to go out, and then they just disappear. You've got to. It's the right, perfect window. Sometimes you'll catch someone, and you'll be just having good text right there, Friday night, whenever it is, and that's when you strike. You got to ask for the phone number, ask them on a date.
You want to go out tonight, and then if they say yes, you go, you didn't have anything going on a Friday? No,
fucking
I'm good.
loser. Yeah.
No, I don't either, but I'm good.
Yeah, I had a hard time. You've got to strike at exactly the right time, and I never knew what time it was.
What time do you have to strike?
You gotta I don't know, man. The conversation's got to be flowing, and then you just you say, "Pardon me, bitch.
And that works for you?
Do you want to go out? Do you want to go get a glass of wine?"
You used to get pissed.
What?
You would be like, we had a plan, and she didn't follow through.
Excuse me?
Remember that woman was coming from like Joshua Tree or whatever?
Oh yeah, that was incredibly rude.
But that's like online dating.
No, I had someone. Thank you for reminding me.
No, that's just.
I had someone who was really rude, and I'd like to recount that story right now. You see, she lived about 2 hours away, and she said, "I'm thinking about moving back, and I'm gonna be back in town this weekend. Let's go out." And I said, "Okay, where are you gonna be staying?" She said, "Santa Monica." I said, "Okay, sounds good. How about Wednesday?" She said, "Okay." And then I said, Okay, Wednesday at like 7, she said okay. I got her phone number. I texted to confirm. She texted back. She even went a step further. She followed me on Instagram.
That part is weird, I will say.
Which is something that you don't do. That's
Yeah, that's-
psycho
She
behavior.
was playing some kind of psychosexual game.
100% don't follow someone on Instagram before you even go on the first date. What the fuck? Who
Or
do you think
after.
you are?
You gotta be dating for 7 months before you follow someone on
No,
Instagram.
no.
8 months?
No.
A year?
No.
2
You can
years.
follow on Instagram after like 5
3
dates.
years. Oh, 5 years.
Yeah, 5 dates. Dates.
No.
5 dates.
That's crazy.
If you're getting to the point where you're having sex and you're like, you clearly get the vibe and you like each other, you can follow each other. But if you follow before the first date, that's a huge red flag. And I should have yielded to that red flag. But instead, I was blinded. I was blinded by,
That is a red flag.
yeah. And I had rose-colored glasses on, so I didn't see the red. And Wednesday,
You really
Tuesday,
liked her.
I didn't care that much.
You have
but
a crush on her.
The
Admit it.
Tuesday, yeah, I had a crush. The Tuesday before the Wednesday, I texted her and I said, hey, so what hotel are you staying at? I'm trying to find a place nearby so we can go
Oh, I
meet
see
up.
the problem already.
What?
That's very toxic. You can't ask for her hotel. She doesn't know you. She saw red flags. And I've seen them too.
Well, fuck. Then I fucked up. And
You should
I
have followed that up and been like, that was a test and you passed. Meet me here.
Fuck! Well, I asked her, no response. And then I said, hey, just checking in again the next day, on Wednesday. Just trying to touch base. She didn't respond. And then it got closer and closer to the time that we were gonna meet. And I said, hey, are we still on for tonight? I'd kind of like to know so that I can like shift plans if necessary. No response. And then you know what I did? I let her have it. And I
Oh my
said,
God. No, what did you do?
I said, listen, I understand if you're busy. I don't remember what I said, but I basically just said, hey, it's not cool. You're too old to be just like ghosting like
You're
this.
awful. I'm glad she didn't answer you.
Oh, shut up. No, she needed to be told. I did so many future men a favor because I said, that's not cool to do. You don't set a date with someone, follow them on Instagram, exchange numbers and all that stuff only to just flat out ghost them. You follow up and you cancel for whatever reason. I don't even care. You could have changed your mind. You could have decided that you didn't, whatever the fuck. You say something.
I wish we had the budget to make it so like a big door opens like, and then like a bunch of guys from the future walk in and they dated
They
this
thank
one,
me?
and they were like, Ben, I dated Ashley after you. Thank you for that. She was always
She
responsive.
was very poignant and on
No,
time.
you're crazy, man.
No,
Look,
that's
I may,
not true.
I may be,
no.
I may be curt on text messages, but at least I can take a hint.
Yeah, well, I did take the hint, but then I gave it to her and I said, it was, I think I even said, you're better than that, which is the ultimate burn.
Did she respond?
No, she didn't respond.
She was in the hospital.
And then then like a week later, she unfollowed me on Instagram. And that was that.
You pissy little baby.
Nah, that's not what you do to someone. You don't do that when you're in your 30s. You don't ghost after all of that and then just, you've got a responsibility. You make plans, you be communicative. It's called being communicative and being courteous. It's common courtesy. I wasted my Wednesday night. What would I have been doing otherwise? None of your business. Probably nothing, sure. But
Sure, but
I don't want to be sitting around getting,
Also, I want to clarify. I'm not bad at texting. I could be good at texting if I wanted to do it. I just don't want to do it.
You're very bad at texting.
No, I'm not. I'm efficient. You guys want to be on?
Efficient?
You guys want to be on constant contact.
Yeah. Well, that's the social contract that you've signed, my friend.
No, it's not.
There's no reneging.
What do you think? Did we cover it?
I think, yeah, we can end it right there. Jesus Christ.